Hey there. So, here's what's up. I've been working on my rebranding and relaunch of my cookie business, and I realized that although I've been doing a lot of shit, I haven't been sharing it with the full intention of not sharing it because it's a big surprise. That being said, I think there's a lot of value to be had and enjoyment to be had to see what goes on, at least what's gone on for me during this process. So, on that note, this is going to be released at some point, and it's kind of my behind the scenes series. And today, what I wanted to talk about was the packaging. The fucking packaging is killing me. It's not killing me, but it's definitely a challenge because it's not an area that I've ever dealt with, or it's not stuff I'm into because it's like logistical stuff that I want to say I don't give a shit about, but I have to because I'm producing a consumer product. So, that being said, I want to show you some of the decisions I've had to make while choosing my packaging. So, first of all, you have a size component. First of all, you have to have a style. So I had various styles. I had the coffee style bag, which I was really set on for a while because the cookies just seemed to fit so nicely. However, when you set it down, you can't set it down. Problem number one. Second of all, it's just, and this is something my brother pointed out, it just doesn't look like cookies and people might get confused. So I had my heart set on this for a while because it's just so damn cute and I love coffee. But that one was ixnayed. Then you have a stand-up pouch. Now you have different variations of stand-up pouches, and this one is what they call a flat bottom stand-up pouch. Yes, the names are even difficult in themselves. So I really like this idea because what I imagined happening was like cookies in there and then having like a nice fold or something, and voila. Then the problem came with this one in figuring out how the bloody hell I'm gonna get my cookies in here, because unlike other packages, these ones are seamed at the side, so it only opens up this much. So like that's all nice and fancy, but then when you're stuffing cookies in here by hand, it's gonna be really flippin' difficult because it's like small. It doesn't look small, but it's small. Second problem with the flat bottom pouches is when you put them in the cookies in here, unlike the stand-up pouch, which I'm going to show you, it has a round sort of bottom. This one's is flat. And so in factual fact, I'm going to give you a demonstration. In actual fact, these beautiful cookies kind of like don't. So problem number one, getting them in, my hand's too big. Problem number two, I'm like trying to flatten them and they're not sitting, they're like kind of slanted in there. Anyway, so that's problem number one. They were out like before the coffee pouch. Okay, so we take exhibit C, which is the typical stand-up pouch. Now, I wasn't super keen on this because it's like kind of used a lot and maybe overdone, and I'm trying to be like different and special, but there's a reason, okay? Coffee beans can sit nicely in this. Cookies cannot. Cookies, however, sit very nicely in a stand-up pouch. So this is like, I'll talk about these after too, but this is basically like with a stand-up pouch, you have the rounded bottom and you stand it up and it stands up. Doesn't fall over, especially when there's stuff inside of it. Brilliant. Now, a typical stand-up pouch that you've probably seen a lot is this one, because this one looks like it's really healthy for the environment, which it could be. Actually, this specific one is made with paper on the outside, so it's even better. I'm not sure. That's these even better. But this is the paper stand-up pouch. So I'm going to present to you my options, okay? This is a matte finish stand-up pouch. This is a brown paper finish stand-up pouch. This is a custom made stand-up pouch, which has everything on it already. And then you have a lot of different sizes to choose from. And yes, you have to try all of them because you never know in which ones your cookies will fit the best. You also have to decide, do I want a clear back so people can see my cookies, or do I want it to be all black because it's sexier? You can imagine what I chose. Okay, stand-up pouch, cool. Now we have then I'm like, am I gonna sell them in 1-packs? Am I gonna sell them in, look, it's even small, it stands up. I'm gonna sell them in 1-packs, in maybe 4-packs, 6-packs, 10-packs. 10-packs a little tighter fit. It's really, you just, thank God for free samples. Anyway, as the decisions I kind of narrowed down, I wanted it clear on the back at first, then I didn't. So I got the black one. This is a flat bottom. No, thank you. Do you want a window so they can kind of see? Well, kind of, but it takes away from the sexiness. I'm all about going sexy here. So you have all these that are great to look at and get ideas from. And it's actually really fun. I fully enjoyed the experience after I got over being stressed about getting it done in a certain time. So, okay. So after I've now narrowed it down to the following. Not for color, for size. Okay, so this is 350 grams. This is 500 grams. I had to search for these because Uline, although has been very great for me, did not offer as many sizes because they're kind of like a standard go-to for everything, but they're not as specified. So then I found Pouch Makers, which is a great company. They're very personable. I've had a great time working with them. And they were the ones that had much more selection in terms of sizes. And they don't know I'm saying this, so I'm just giving them free promo for all those people that watch this. Anyway, this here is a 500 gram. This is 350. The amount of cookies that I've decided on selling these packs in are 10 packs. And there's a whole reason for it, and I'm going to make a whole nother video just on why I'm selling them in 10 packs. But for now, let's focus. So 350 versus 500. Then you can't just say 10 cookies. You have to say 10 of which flavor, because actually with my cookies, they all kind of cook differently. So they're going to be sort of different sizes, even though they weigh the same, which is really annoying. But whatever. So 350, 500, they fit in the 350. Because actually, if you do the math, my cookies are 30-ish grams, 32, let's call it. And they 32 times 10 is 320, right? 300, 320. So it should fit in the 350 grams. And you're saving 2 cents a bag. But as you see, when you put them in, this bag kind of goes at the sides, okay? And it's okay, but then you have a label on here and the label is going to get deformed. And so in the end, the winner of my pouch selection process has been, and this, it kind of does too, but it's much nicer, a 500 gram black matte stand-up pouch. And that whole process took me about 2 months. So I hope with all that information that if you're looking to start any, food business or whatever, maybe it won't take you quite so long. It's been quite a joy, and I'm really glad to now share this with you. So there's my pouch talks from my rebranding process. I hope you found value in this or just enjoyed the sarcastic comments. Thanks so much for listening. Yours truly from Tray Flavored Cookies, Natalie Galan.